lifters. I am your coach.
In the
Shannon.
hood.
In the hood. That's
And
right.
I'm DC, not in the hood.
No hood for the team captain. But we are your lift support staff, and this is another one of our videos covering the constraints and areas that might be holding you back from achieving your potential, your maximum potential, near limitless potential, or becoming the best version of yourself. All these things, we want to help you do that. And one of the most crucial ways, if not probably the most important for sure, is nutrition.
Yep.
Such a convoluted topic, so difficult to cut through the noise. One, because it constantly keeps changing, and that's partly due to marketing and partly due to the fact that we get more information and we learn more about the body and how foods affect us. So it's very hard for you to know as an up and coming lifter or just a person in general to decide what the heck should you be putting into your mouth on a daily basis to get the best results possible, and how to find out what to do about that. Your team captain has a nutrition background, actually.
Yes, in two ways actually. So I'm a studying nutritionist. I spent 3 years in university studying nutrition. But I guess the even more important part is my own story of around 10 years or even more, of having digestive issues and just always having to try what I can eat, what works for my body, doing through a lot of, wow, I really can't talk today, going through a lot of, going through doctors and just having a lot of conflicting information as well, trying to cut my way through and just finding what works for me. I hand over to you my language. I don't know where my English went, but
It might be related to
goes
nutrition.
away.
Maybe she didn't have enough glucose today for her brain.
Glucose in my brain.
Yeah.
I actually haven't eaten that much yet, so it might be that.
Super fascinating. You never know. But go ahead.
No, I guess maybe the glucose came back now, but no, it's definitely such an important topic, and because there's a lot of misguided information out there, like our coach just mentioned. So it's really about finding what works for you and not just taking everything for granted. And my big example for that is always my beloved salad. Green leaves, salads, everybody's gonna tell you, oh, it's so healthy, and all my friends, especially in university, they always had salads because they wanted to be skinny, and whenever I had salads, I just had really bad digestive issues afterwards, and just never felt good with it. So at some stage, I just told myself, well, screw it, I'm not gonna eat salads anymore, and like since then, my body just rejects it, and I'm good without salads and I'm still healthy.
Exactly. So how can we at the Lift Academy help you with this? As your team captain mentioned, there's so much information, it's misguided, and it's very specific to your needs. So in the end, all we can really do is give some recommendations, which we do for free, give you some guidelines, and even the guidelines have changed a bit regarding what you should and shouldn't do because of each person's individual physiology and gut bacteria and lifestyle and stuff like that. So something such as a salad, which the bulk of all of the information you will read will say, leafy greens, good for you, eat more. And if your body goes, no, we just can't digest those, then what do? Well, you have to find another way. And on the other end of the spectrum, you can now look into the carnivore diet and some supporting literature and research that shows how it's helping some people with inflammation and all sorts of other stuff. We don't pick and choose sides, not vegan, paleo, vegetarian, whatever. We don't label anything. It's all about giving you the information like we said before. We will give you the stuff that we found is the most current, try to point you in the right direction, and then we tweak. That's all we can do. You give us feedback and then we'll make modifications, Yeah. So if you have a day where your blood glucose and brain glucose feels like it's off, then maybe we need to, up your carbs or something like that, or maybe try doing a higher fat diet or whatever. I have seen personally for me, I've tried this now for about the past 8 weeks, higher fat does improve my cognitive processing abilities and my energy levels, but that's just for me. I've been testing that and I've seen that by writing stuff down and tracking it, how it affects me. So the bulk of the information we're trying to give you is all about trial and error, do what works for you, and we're gonna help set you on the right path, giving you free, custom, personalized coaching information, and again, tailoring and tweaking that throughout your journey, because just because we give it to you and it works, doesn't mean it's gonna continue to work. Your body is constantly changing and adapting. And living here in the Kingdom of Wonder, your actual gut bacteria is different from wherever your home country is, unless you're a native here. It should be the same. But yeah, all this stuff comes into play. So we want to help you achieve your impossible. And the best way to do that is to cut through the noise of the impossible information that's out there regarding nutrition.
Yep.
So with that being said, as always, lift daily
And
stay powerful.